All right. Video number 22, finally almost done. For real, for real. If you're going to December 2nd birthday decode, we talked about all these things. So the thing about it, once you learn your decode, you can start watching like the news, like TMZ and media, and figuring out what they mean. So if you know you're connected to John Benet Ramsey, Heather O'Rourke, Poltergeist, Cardi B, the red hair, Yellowstone, Cole brings plenty, life size, doll, Tyra Banks, Selena Quintanilla, and this checkerboard, the secret society's energy they're bringing, then you could just watch the news and be like, oh, okay, let me figure out what the news is. So let's go through some news cycles that are going right now so you could kind of understand what I taught you to apply it to the news. So when you see Doja Cat in the news, you think Halle Bailey, the Boss Cameron Ritual, Catwoman, Sing. Remember Taylor Swift, Sing movie, The Pig? She's wearing a cat suit. So the cat 314, which is 314, which is the birthday of Simone Biles, which came up, and her boyfriend's birthday is 227, 722, Mary Magdalene's feast day. Cat 314, which relates to 227, 722. Taylor Swift, Elizabeth Taylor, she's coming out with a new album called Showgirl. Elizabeth Taylor, born 227, so she's bringing in Elizabeth Taylor. Think about 227, 722, Mary Magdalene. So when I think about Elizabeth Taylor, I think about Queen Elizabeth, and I think about Queen Elizabeth Taylor playing Cleopatra. So a lot of times on the movie, they're going to show you Elizabeth Taylor because they're trying to show you Queen Elizabeth in the spiritual realm, overriding the energy of Cleopatra. So Queen Elizabeth doing spiritual rituals to get into a birthday of 227. That's what you're seeing when you're watching Cleopatra. Her eyes are very blue, almost violet. She has a lot of eyelashes. So a very beautiful girl. She passed away. She was friends with Michael Jackson. I think about Michael Jackson. I think about Katrina because 8/29, when Katrina was hitting, that's like Michael Jackson's portal, his birthday. Michael Jackson passes away on June 25th, which is Mommy Water's feast day. Elizabeth Berkley, remember her? She played in the Showgirls movie. She played on Saved by the Bell. So like Elizabeth Berkley, Elizabeth Taylor, Queen Elizabeth. Also, the last Showgirl movie I think about. It came out December 13th, which is Taylor Swift's birthday, December 13th, which is Twitch Boss's portal, as well as Jamie Foxx's portal. December 13th, that talked about the Pyramid of Ramses, 1213, 213, Paraphernalia, the ritual, 213, the day I was hospital napped. So all these things are connected. Pamela Anderson's birthday is July 1st, and I told you about the Lazarus Project on Netflix. Every day they wake up on July 1st. It's about how you go back in time and change things. Her name is Pamela Denise Anderson, like Anderson Cooper or Anderson in Neo. Neo's name's Anderson, right? Denise, son of Dennis, or the Dennis, Saint Dennis, right? We talked about that in the Decode. In the Showgirl movie, they have Sabrina, Chronicles of Sabrina actress Kerna Shipka, December 10th birthday, right? So she plays Sabrina. Who does Taylor Swift hang out with? Sabrina, right? And Sabrina has a song on her Showgirl album, and she went on tour with her. Sabrina Carpenter, Jesus was Carpenter. Then you have Jamie Lee Curtis in the movie 11/22. We talked about that. JFK 11/22. The day Coco came out 11/22. Freakier Friday movie coming out. So that whole switching energies and going to someone's energy in spiritual realm, you could switch with yourself or switch with others. People are always trying to hijack a body. You don't want to have your body hijacked, so definitely know about your birthday decode. That's involved in the Showgirl movie with Elizabeth Berkley from Saved by the Bell, July 24th to October 11th. We talked about Cardi B being October 11th, and the Rosie the Robot, the actress who plays her, has October 11th birthday. Sophia the Robot, Rosie the Robot, Judy the Robot, the Spencer, right? We talked about Danielle Spencer from What's Happening, passing away, and the energy of the mermaid, the maid, the help, the sirens. July 24th is Jennifer Lopez's birthday, who Jennifer Lopez played Selena Quintanilla, and that comes up a lot because Selena Gomez, 722, and Barney, and all that. Elizabeth's birthday is July 28th, so her being in the news. Danielle Spencer, that's how you connect that. The NBA, Sophie Brenner's mother killed in a car accident. Sophie, so they're going to bring up a lot of Sophie Rain. Sophie, because they're always trying to get to Pistis Sophia, Saint Sophia, Sophia the robot. Sophia means wisdom, so they're trying to bring. We talked about Drake and Lucian Grange and Angie Stone. So you could see Drake and Lucian Grange in the news. So if you go through the 20 videos I made, you'll see the connections right in real time. And they posted this at 323. Queen Elizabeth, aka Elizabeth Taylor, aka Elizabeth Berkley, right? The energies, 323, she passed away. So when they post things on TMZ, it usually has something to do with the birthday or like some type of code in there. It's not an accidental time. They are posting this time when it's supposed to be. Dame Elizabeth Rosamond Taylor, Taylor Swift, right? We have Sha'Carri Richardson arrested for harassing her boyfriend. Her boyfriend's name is Christian Coleman. Think about Christian Combs, Afro Puffs, Judy the Robot, Puff Daddy. They call her Puffs, Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Coleman, we talk about Cole and Zendaya Coleman. Cole related to the pressure in diamonds, which technically they say that coal diamonds are not made from coals, but we thought it did, right? So Coleman, the coals, okay? So Sha'Carri Richardson. Those are all energies they're trying to use to basically guide people's energy. And you have Lorna Raver, Drag Me to Hell actress, passed away at 81. So barely go watch Drag Me to Hell. I'm pretty sure it'll have something to do with the codes right now. Whenever you see someone in the news that passed away or born, always look into their birthdays and the day they passed away, because that's the energy they're trying to use. So 1/9 and May 12th, 512. So these are the energies. So Meg Thee Stallion is 215, which is 512 backwards. May 12th is 215. So I think about Megan 2.0, Megan the movie, Megan, the energy that they're trying to show. So they're trying to show the same thing. Lorna, the name reminds me of The Curse of La Llorona. Okay, so watch that movie. Like she's wearing a wedding dress. I was talking about the widow's peak being the widow's hood and T hood and 7 hood, the code from earlier, and about them wearing this hood when they become a widow and their person passes away, their husbands. So it's about a vengeful ghost in Hispanic America, bodies of water. So I think about like Mami Wata, June 25th, and sirens and mermaids in mornings. When you wake up, you say good morning. Like morning, when you wake up, is going to a funeral. So you go to a wake for a funeral, you have a morning at the funeral. You have cereal unalivers. So what do you do when you wake up in the morning? You eat cereal. So you see how every day you're going through a rebirth and a unaliving, and it's showing you just through the words that people use that's what's happening. You're mourning every time you wake up to your own funeral because you're not living freedom or the life you want. That's pretty interesting, right? La Llorona came out April 19th, so that date might come is 914, which is the Pope's birthday is 914, Pope Leo. Amy Winehouse is 914, so 914 September 14th. So the birthday backwards and forwards, anagrams of birthdays are part of a code too. So that's how you would read the news based on your birthday decode. You just start connecting everything you learn to what they're showing you now, and that when I'm posting a video about the celebrities randomly, you know where you fit into the process, the program, into the whole entire situation. So learning about yourself first will help you learn about what's going on in media that connects to your frequency. So again, if you see Taylor Swift in the news, you see Cardi B in the news, Jamie Ramsey's updates, Cole Brings Plenty, Selena Quintanilla, Taylor Swift, Jamie Foxx, Twitch Boss, Twitches, Twins, Parenthood, Parent Trap, Freakier Friday. It's all connected to your birthday. Haitian Revolution, Haiti, Spiritual Revolution, being not a slave anymore, being free mentally, physically, financially. Those are the goals, and that's where it relates to you. I'm so happy I'm almost done. We went through a lot, and this is video number 22. So I have about 2 more videos. I'm just going to talk about the god and goddesses that represent you, which is Horus, and talk about your gemstones, your soul stones. And then you're pretty much good to live your December 2nd life the way you need to in the spiritual realm if you try to take notes, download, and go deeper into these things I told you to go into.